Hey, I'm Gaby, CMO at NetApp, and I'm really excited to be here with Ben Nemtin. Talk to me about being fearless.
When you think about the things that stop you from achieving your goals, if you actually look at the research, there's two main fears. And this is actually the biggest barrier that stops us. It's the fear of what other people think or the fear of failure. I think that's the ultimate sort of statement of being fearless, is just listening to your true self and moving through those fears.
I think it's really hard for people to be authentic. That's a great recipe for being authentic.
And that's how I think you ultimately are the happiest. Because actually, I think a lot of people, and this is me included, I've gone through periods of depression where I've been suppressing that true self.
Right.
And I think that a lot of these feelings of anxiety and depression come from not listening to that voice and suppressing that and not acting on that. And so it's really important to do those things that fill you with joy, that make you feel more alive, but you have to be fearless.
Does it get easier?
Absolutely. It's a muscle. It's a muscle that you build over time because you start to realize that fear is not bad. That's actually an indicator that this thing you're doing is important to you. You're forcing yourself to do something that's vulnerable, and through that vulnerability, you're going to come out the other side and you're going to have grown, even if it's not the outcome that you wanted. And so whenever I feel nervous or I feel this fear, I think, wow, I must be excited. This must be important.
This is like a big growth moment for me.
Yeah. As you do more and more of that, you start to sort of realize, okay, this fear doesn't go away. You're never going to be ready.
It never does. It never goes away.
That's just part of the process.
But that means that you need to be persistent.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about persistence.
Persistence is often overlooked. I think that, we look at these people, again, that are successful, and they started right where you are for the most part.
Right.
Just brick by brick, they started to build and they didn't give up. And most people give up. And so once you start to achieve some of those things that you thought were impossible through persistence,
right,
you start to realize, wow, I actually can do anything I put my mind to. Do I want to do it? Does it align with my true self? Because I know it's going to take a lot of work. And so you sort of know that persistence eventually will get you there, but you guys have to make sure that it aligns with your values. And so what I learned is this key of surrounding yourself with people that inspire you, surrounding yourself with people that also want you to win, surrounding yourself with people that energize you versus drain energy from you.
Got to be fearless, be authentic, got to keep at it with persistence.
Yeah.
But you're buoyed and you're brought along because of that community, because of that team, because of those friends.
Mm-hmm. If I think about the one thing that has made the biggest impact in my life, it's that decision to consciously surround myself with people that inspire me. They support me. They're there for me when I have questions or doubt, but also they're there for me when I need them, when I hit my struggles. And, and this is just a part of life. We're human beings.
Right.
And humans have ups and we have downs, and that's the human experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no weakness in that. There's no shame in that. In fact, coming back to this idea of growth, going through this discomfort, when you go through a challenge, that's where you see your greatest growth.
Right.
So this is back to this authentic expression of living the life that you want, not the life that is expected of you or other people want.
And is that why the ultimate give back here can't just be for you? It's like once you find this fearlessness, this family, that you want to share it with community.
Yeah, I think that's your purpose, is you find out what those gifts are and then you give them away. Yeah.
The whole point is to find you.
Yeah, and I think that really helps with your well-being.
I want to do a quick recap. We learned about being fearless and that it's really about finding your growth moments to find that authentic you. We talked about persistence. You can't just do it once. You have to keep doing it. We talked about your team, your family, your community being there to hold you up because you are not alone. I love this. I think you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Ben Nemtin, thank you.